my god. It can't be. Shia LaBeouf? You're walking in the woods. There's no one around. Your phone is dead. And out of the corner of your eye, you see him. Shia LaBeouf. Oh god, I missed this mod. We need to be very, very, very careful with how we dispatch Shia LaBeouf. I want to capture him, obviously, because I couldn't think of anything more perfect than an Ithilid Shia LaBeouf. Secondly, his axe actually is so... It's one of the most broken, overpowered, modded weapons I've ever seen in Rimworld. And that's saying something. It's the strongest melee weapon I think I've ever seen in Rimworld. So we need to be very, very careful about how we approach this guy. If we send in Robot Mummy with the Maggot Bolter, it might be enough. And if we kill him, we can resurrect him. Now, bear in mind that it was 100 Nutramium ago. We spent 100 Nutramium resurrecting Kekvit. And we spent another 100 since then making medicine. We've only got 305. We're using up Nutramium far faster than we are producing it. If we kill him, that's going to knock out another third of our Nutramium stack to resurrect him. So we have to be very, very careful with how we deal with actual cannibal superstar Shia LaBeouf. Get Robot Mummy just to punch him. Maybe we can get it just to punch him down. No, because that fucking axe that he's got. Just to put it into... Okay, so obviously he's a psychopath, bloodlust, cannibal Shia LaBeouf. 20 melee skill. I love the fact that he's incapable of dumb labor. That's incredible. Child star and actor there as well. God, he's incapable of fucking everything, huh? So this Shia's axe, uranium Shia's axe, does 38.88 damage. To put that into perspective, because I'm pretty sure we still have one of those. We still have a plasma sword from the Empire, right? Here you go. 7.85 for a normal plasma sword, compared to a uranium Shia's axe. So, like I said, it is a deadly weapon, especially if you were able to craft, like, obviously, a masterwork one out of something like plasteel. I think trying to fight him in melee combat will be suicide. So let's use the... Okay, careful, careful. We're going to end up mutating. I never thought these are words that I would ever say that are actually about to come out of my mouth. We are going to end up mutating. No. Oh, there we are. Holy shit. I thought actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf was stronger than the mechanites coming out of the meteor. Okay, let's be careful here. If we're sensible about it, we can get a few shots in. He's down, he's down, he's down. Okay, ideal situation. Okay, get back in there. Because I don't know how powerful the Maggot Bolter is. Now, on the subject of that, thank you for the suggestions with regards to that. A lot of people said, why not just check the character tab and see what the damage is with that. Unfortunately, it shows up as nothing. There's also this going on. Don't worry about it too much. Even with her obviously drafted up, it unfortunately doesn't show as having a weapon. You can see it there, M4, no ranged weapon. So it's still up for debate how good this thing actually is. But bear in mind he had a flak jacket there, and we're in rain, it's nighttime. It seems to be pretty effective. I would like to capture you, actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf, and make you into a new friend. Oh, he escaped. My god, he's strong. Okay, he hasn't got his axe now though, and that was obviously most of his power. Okay, are we good? I mean, to be fair, he does have 20. He does have 20 melee skill, so let's not underestimate him at all. Get him in here and get him hit with that tadpole. Goodbye, little Shia LaBeouf. Shia is no longer considered human. There you are. I mean, to be fair, I don't think anybody was fucking human after that Transformers movie. How are we looking? He did start becoming a little bit boomalopic. Slightly sheepish there as well. Ah, and there he is. Shia LaBeouf. How's he looking? Psychopath, bloodlust, cannibal. He's got his melee stat there. I might have done a little diddling with him there to make him a closer representation of Shia LaBeouf, because I thought that's too good an opportunity to pass up there. And there he is. What a guy. Completely shit in kind of the day-to-day stuff, so he's really just a comedy relief character. But my god, I am so happy. It would have been great as well if he'd started to become a Calmorph, because then we could have called him Shia LaBeouf. Shia isn't very good at many things at all, is he? Harvesting, growing, we'll still put him on decently high priority there. Why are so few of our people on harvesting? I redid the jobs to kind of remove some of the worst characters, which I'm still fine with doing. But we do need more people than that. Mining, again, decently high priority. Drilling is completely irrelevant. I feel like our jobs have changed, you know? Why would I have put points into drill? Plant cuts highest priority. That's acceptable. I would never have put Worcester also in fabrication. Something's gone a little fucky-wucky with that, I think. What's the source on art? Priority 1? I'm not sure I'd have done that either. Oh, I know why I did that, for the boar tusks. Got it. Now, though, let's drop that back down to refine. We've got 3 people on that. I might put Shia Labeouf on refining. That's okay. That could be one of his top jobs here. So I've actually just put down, on the subject of that, another refinery, too, to try and stay on top of the amount of products that we need refining to make all the limbs that we've got planned out. Scanning. Oh, why would I put points in scanning? Something's definitely gone wrong here. I'm blaming Shia Labeouf. Shia Labeouf also needs a maid dress at some stage. Whenever we get enough... I don't think we've got enough Devil Strand for that, though, have we? Make battle dress. Count equipped. Count one away. Yeah, we don't have... Oh, no, wait, we have the Devil Strand. We don't have the plasteel for it. Oh, bizarre. Okay. So along with the Maggot Balsa stats, the other kind of big comment on yesterday's episode was people explaining what the Butcher's Nails were. Apparently they're from Wartyhammer. Yeah. Wartyhammer 40 Cammer. Which, they're this cranial implant that... I did read about it, actually, on the 40k wiki. That give pleasure when you commit violence, but only when you do that. Or more specifically, dampens it in any other situation, so you basically become addicted to violence, and then you lose your mind a bit. Now, for Robo Mummy, probably not the safest thing, because she's one of our key colonists, arguably our most important colonist here, and I feel like giving her that is probably a poor play. However, we happen to have a prisoner arena, and hopefully you can see where I'm going with this. I think next round in the arena, the next bracket we do, which will be soon, TM. I need to redo the brackets. Of course, some of our prisoners have died. They were killed by the raiders that dropped down on us yesterday. I think instead we'll have an arena bracket themed around Butcher's Nails. I love this idea. And then the winner we'll transform. We'll put the winner in against Rugzag. Rugzag can have his armor back, and we'll see if Rugzag with his armor can beat the winner with the Butcher's Nails. It's kind of a show fight, you know. That'll just be for sport afterwards. Oh, that's insane. Wait, what? He somehow kept his mutation when he turned from human into Ithilid? That's not how that's supposed to work. Okay, we're going to have to revert Shia Labeouf here. I'm so sick. I'm sure you guys are too. I'm so sick of saying the fucking name Shia Labeouf. We need to nickname him. Axe Guy. What did we do with his axe, by the way? Because I wanted to give him those back. I think Neve has them. Neve, I would appreciate if you drop arguably the most powerful melee weapons we've got going for us right now. Put those down. Oh god, she's got an axe. Fuck. I tried to get him to pick up his axe, but I accidentally clicked on the Lax Max. Oh no, that's cursed. Shit, I tried to give him his axe back, and I accidentally made him lactate forever. I'm so sorry. Oh shit, now he's addicted to it. Just took a quick break for dinner, and I thought, what is more thematic than, while I'm doing that, working on the restaurant a little bit more, trying to get this set up as soon as possible. So what I've done is kind of the plan that I talked about yesterday. I've moved the prisoners down from what is now Shia Labeouf's bedroom, an incredibly bizarre sentence, down into, excuse me, don't feed them lavish meals, down into a freezer prison, for lack of better word here. Nutrient paste dispenser. I might give the person whose legs we stole, I might give them some new legs, just so that they're capable of feeding themselves. That way we can just forget about it. All we've got to do is just come in and impregnate them occasionally. Oh dear. And then what I've also done is got down a couple of butcher tables and some sushi prep tables, because of course we can make, thanks to some additions to Vanilla Cooking Expanded in response to our horrible Cannibal Sushi Farm series, we can now make human surimi, which allows us to, I believe the surimi counts as fish, but it's made out of humans. So what that allows us to do is disguise human flesh as all these tasty sushi dishes. So we have ourselves, that coupled of course with Orion's gastronomy mod, allows us to have an actual psychic cannibal sushi restaurant. Given that Ithilids in lore are psychic, obviously they're not right now. Now, there was a mod people were recommending to me to get yesterday. I don't remember if I actually enabled it in the end. Craftable Silinx. No, I guess I didn't add it in the end. But the Craftable Silinx would essentially allow us to make our Ithilids psychic, because that's the point. I've talked about this before, but for those of you perhaps like me who know nothing about Dungeons and Dragons, one of their alternate names is mind flayers. So the reason they're called that is because they have their psychic abilities and chomp brains. We've seen a lot of the brain chomping with the little tiny tadpoles, but we need some of the psychic powers there. I assume if we say make, so nigiri is just rice and, traditionally just rice and fish, isn't it? Like salmon. So we can say, can we throw in a human surimi? We can. And then we say, any vegetarian is fine if you want to prepare that. Oh, this is incredible. You can also throw in a bit of vegetarian stuff there as well, apparently. So then let's get RoboKid, who's our head chef by default here. And let's get... Oh, did I not actually set that up? What the... Oh, sushi table. Let's get RoboKid quickly to put out one of the first test dishes for our restaurant. This is going to be big. Now, I have no idea how this works. Let's go dining. You can put little decorations on it, too. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. Knives and forks. Kind of placemats. We've got menus. I think the knives and forks are the most appropriate. Let's go ahead and set them all as dining tables. And then let's go knives and forks for the lot. Oops. I think I just cycled straight past it there, didn't I? There we go. Perfect. And I can put down little plant pots of decorations and stuff like that. How do I determine the menu? That's the real question. Or do we just kind of serve them anything? Now, bear in mind, we've got to have somebody set up as a waiter, too. Should have all of them. Oh, it's affected by their social stat. Right. That makes a lot of sense. Let's have Zuck, Darth Molak, and Shia LaBeouf as our waiters. That is absolutely fantastic. That way, they're also our most skilled characters and have a passion in it, too, so should get more skilled over time here. I have no idea what the hell this is going to do for us. I've also built some more cheese presses here to help process the milk a bit faster, because if you want good quality hairy cheese, it takes a very, very long time to actually produce that. The first one that we put in there episodes and episodes ago still takes another 5.3 days before it's even legendary quality. Legendary quality hairy cheese is still going to be absolutely disgusting and abhorrent. So, I want it to be as good as possible to actually make the meme kind of worthwhile. I activated the Tilt Saw mod. It was always in the mod pack, but I never bothered turning it on because it tends to be quite powerful. The reason I've turned that on is because we need to grow crops quicker if we're going to open a restaurant. We've already got... Well, we've barely got enough food to feed our friggin' people as it is, evidently. But obviously, as part of this, the whole theme of it was supposed to be that we had this really fun little restaurant, and we hid all the monstrosities and the abominations and the warcrimes behind the scenes. So tilled soil for this front section here is fine, and then we use the blood soil for all of the prison food and all the stuff there growing behind, you know, away from the prying eyes of health and safety. There it is, nigiri. You're gonna go ahead and give that a taste. How did that come out? I won't actually click on it, but I don't think we can. All right, what do you think of that then? Pretty happy with that, huh? What does that do? Does that give the 8 fine sushi? Oh, look at that. Wow, so it gives +5, and it also counts as cooked cannibalism, even though nigiri is raw. I don't eat sushi at all, so take this all with a grain of salt. I'm gonna have Squad take apart the corpse irrigators of the maggot breeder in the front garden, because nobody wants to come and visit and see... you know, potentially a friend of yours, maybe somebody you know distantly, in a coffin with peas growing out of their head. Oh, interesting. Look, we actually get the antiseptic corpses back. Oh, that's really good then. So we can basically just move these directly over, although I believe we need more corpse fertilizer. That's a bit of a shame, but that's okay. Also put down a couple of mortars as well, because somebody said that the artillery is not so accurate on your map, which I actually never did realize before. Direct hit chance 0.08%. Are you kidding me? That doesn't seem right. Miss radius of 20 is probably the more relevant stat to look at there versus 13. Yeah, no, you're right. That is a lot better. The corpse irrigators I've got just growing rice right now. It might be a little overzealous, bearing in mind the speed at which rice grows and the maintenance we need and the speed added by the actual irrigators themselves, but we are running a sushi restaurant here, so rice is fairly high priority. How are we doing on the sushi front, by the way? Oh, look at this. Look at this. We've got some human surimi. We've got some tamaki, red beef steak, tomatoes, mackerel, rice. I could limit it to only using human flesh, but I like the idea that you're getting kind of a mystery meal. You know, will you get the human-based sushi? Like this one, for example, Norimaki has some human in it. Well, that's a lot worse than I first realized. Oh, God. Oh, shit, they're going to spawn in below these. What's the chance they destroy them as well? This is a real problem. Because I don't think they're going to... The prisoners aren't going to flee, are they? We can at least get Wolfalo 1 out of there. Let's go say safety. Safety, right? Yeah, get out of there. This is a real problem. Let's get that held open. That way, at least when Wolfalo 1 leaves, he'll hold open the doors. I was actually just in the middle of sorting out everybody's weapons, making sure they've got, you know, like grenades as a sidearm and things like that. Wow, this is a real problem. Okay, well, let's finish getting everybody into position. And let's see what we can do here. Kekvit's already in there. Is Kekvit going to get murdered again? Probably. To be honest, probably. Although, look, they've only spawned in this room and this room. So if we deal with this lot first, they are absolutely going to destroy my fucking bioreactors and I'm going to cry. That seems like a lot. Oh my god, that is a lot. They destroyed the bloody quarry. Oh, you son of a bitch. So our prisoners are going to get absolutely savaged here. And they didn't... I mean, it's not even like they destroyed the bioreactors. They just straight up caused them to despawn. That is a big fuck. I don't like that at all. Shia Labeouf could really do with some... Let's just line up down here. You know what? We might be able to get this opportunity to get some hefty early damage in. Everybody's got good weaponry. We've just got to be careful we don't end up shooting the bloody prisoners was going to be the next words out of my mouth. Okay. Let's take Zuck. Put him there. Give me PG tips. Put him there. Shia Labeouf. Let's get you somewhere closer to the front lines. Fucking hell. We should be able to hold them. If we can deal with this before these ones come out, this will be easy. But we are going to lose basically all of our prisoners. Furker's been out 5 hours. 8 hours on you. Ironhead somehow unscathed. There is something about the name Ironhead that makes invincible characters. The 9 hours on you. Spencer also not bothered. That's incredible. Let's see if we can just... All we've got to do is hold the line. Markners, that's your own fault, my friend, for getting in the way. Why are you throwing mutagenic grenades at horrible, horrible giant creatures? That seems like a terrible plan. Shoot those on the floor. Maybe that way she'll just stick to using a bolter. Let's also put you, like, here. Get you a bit closer. Okay. We're doing alright, actually. Better than I thought. They're kind of forced, obviously, to queue up down this 1x1 corridor. Or this 1 block thick corridor, I should say. Lurt, please get out of the way. And we're golden. Okay. First things first, then. Let's patch up the prisoners. Because these guys, how long have they got? They've started to work on the sandstone walls. Let's get Zuck and Robo-Mummy protecting the corridor in case of emergencies. PG tips, I'll get you on there as well. Then everybody else can be on prisoner rescue and capture. Wow, this is going to be close. Let's put it that way. Kekvit will get you on undrafted and capturing people as well. To be fair, we didn't lose too many prisoners. That wasn't too terrible. Lose, I mean, you know, like they were downed. We haven't actually lost anybody yet, which is pretty fantastic. Right, let's get you guys lining up. Let's get you on a kind of staggered diagonal. Shia Labeouf, let's get you up front and ready to hack. Let's put you like there. That way he's not in the line of fire, but he's also relatively close to the front. My god, I don't think we're going to be able to save everybody, but it's going to be bloody close. They are through. They are through and they are in. They're aggroed. Okay, here it goes then. Robo-Mummy is shooting through the wall. You see that? That's bizarre. Okay. This is going to be interesting. How are we looking? Kekvit, I need you tending. Like, Dr. Care, yeah, that's fine. That's Dr. Care. Rugsag's on Dr. Care. Kekvit, let's get you working on this, please. This is a much bigger attack coming from this side. And we've opened up the corridor now, so we've got to be very careful. Spencer is just eating breakfast amid the fucking chaos, which I can appreciate, but it is a bit dangerous, friend. I wouldn't... Worcester sauce, please. Why are you like this, Zuck? Have you got any other weapon? No. Worcester sauce, I'd appreciate if you didn't shoot at Robo-Mummy. Let's put you like there. Let's put you there. That charged shotgun's going to come in pretty handy here, I think. Robo-Mummy in a bit of danger, but if anybody's going to be on the front line taking the damage, it's Robo-Mummy, given her massive amount of upgrades. Are we doing okay? See, they're starting to line up. They're starting to take a single file. God, this is hell. This is pure fucking chaos, isn't it? Wow. Is this karma? I think that's the right word for it. Brilliant. Hey, there we go. Not too bad at all. Could have been a lot worse there. Let's get everybody undrafted. Are the prisoners going to survive? We've got 5 hours on you, Furco, and 5 hours too. I think the prisoners are going to survive it. God, that was not bad. That was genuinely not bad. We need to swap out Zuck's weapon, and that's exactly what I was just doing before that spawned in. So I've got 4 more charge LMGs, 2 to replace the charge rifles, 1 for Worcester sauce and 1 for Zuck as well. I get Shia Labeouf to go butt wild with his axe on the hives and quickly tidy those up too. Can we get the mutagenic grenades out of the prison? Because I don't want them armed. And the last thing we want them armed with is mutagenic grenades that they're then going to throw at us. Let's get those hauled urgently, please. Love smashing insect hives. Look at him go. Having the fucking time of his life down there, huh? I love the fact that the bins are also kicking in and tidying up the, you can see the occasional debris in the area disappearing too. I actually built a load of solar panels between episodes, and I'm really glad I did in hindsight because we would be fucked. It did use up all of our steel and all of our components though, so I'm trying to... That's why I actually set quarry to be a high priority for the people again. It is keeping the grid online. Actually, it's not, though. Even losing those has been devastating. 5,800 watts excess, 9,000 watts excess. They've cut these off from the power grid. And without it, even that's not enough to power everything. Man, I thought it would be enough, but it's still not. God damn, I mean, they are running... Obviously, it's nighttime right now, but even that's going to drain in no time at all. Shit. I'm actually losing my mind with these prisoners. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. I've even opened the doors on the freezer. I had this opened ages ago. The prisoners, for whatever reason, just stand in the freezer and they never leave. And then this Sarashi and Viper, Colony Child, both have died because of hypothermia. And of course, when they fall in the freezer, then we can't get to them because I've had to limit the freezer to stop our people going in and eating the meals. So as a result, it's down to other prisoners to rescue them. And if the other prisoners don't get there in time, they're obviously going to die. For some godforsaken reason, all of our prisoners just want to hang out in the freezer. Maybe it's... Oh god, actually in hindsight, maybe it's because of the way they've been treated. Maybe this is a kinder death than anything else we've been doing to them in hindsight. Anyway, long story short, I finished rebuilding everything. I've got the bioreactors down. We still don't have nearly enough power for everything. We need these bioreactors filled. The larger the creature, incidentally, the more power they produce. So I've sent Robot Mummy out to go club a Mega Sloth or two and bring them back into the bioreactor. Please don't kill it, for God's sake. Holy shit, she is so strong, isn't she? My God. I don't want to... Yeah, I just want to carry it to bioreactor, though. Can we even do that? Health operations, add bill. Impregnate. No. I want to anesthetic the Kekvik. Can you... No. We could give it medicine. Medicine, hang on. And then... Nope, can't do that either. Brother, I just want to drag... Okay, hold on. I've got an idea. If we put it on a bed, that counts it as it being downed, right? To go rescue, and then... No, we can't carry it over. Why? That's a bit strange. Allow all? It's just the stuff that you can actually put in there. Or fuel it with, sorry. Oh, weird. Maybe you can only do it with like, colony animals and stuff. Cannot prioritize. Oh, hang on. No, that still doesn't... Okay, we can operate on it. Let's see if when it's anesthetized, whether or not we can put it in the bioreactor. Maybe the Mega Sloths are genuinely too big. Maybe that was a little too ambitious. Let's go club an alpaca. Now, I said club it, not hack it to bits. Okay, can we... Okay, fists out. Right, don't decapitate this one, for God's sake. Okay. But what are you doing? Stop it. There we are. Carry it to a bioreactor. Right, so alpacas work fine. Mega sloths must be just far too big. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So now we've got elf breeding stock too, to provide a nice diverse menu. A little bit of elf, a little bit of gith, whatever the hell those are. We do need to kind of swap you over there. And then we've got giant rabbit woman. Stop feeding them the lavish food, for God's sake. Paste. Give them only paste. This is insane. Normally I skip over traders, but this is the first bulk goods trader we've had in a very, very long time. They always tend to be mad scientists or morph traders. So I'm finally able to get rid of all the leather that we've basically accrued from butchering corpses and taking their clothes and recycling them. And as a result, we've got just a ridiculous amount of very leathers. This is the first time I've been able to sell them for a bloody long time. Look at this. Now, I have installed the mod or enabled it over the course of this episode. The mod that allows us to build the psychic link formers. I can't remember what they're exactly called, but something like that. Those require tech prints. It's under the, oh god, what's it called? Brain something. Anyway, we'll take a look. Basically, I'm trying to hold out for one of these traders to have tech prints. Obviously, it's normally exotic goods traders, so we're probably going to be waiting for those. Man, and I was thinking, hey, we'll sell all this stuff and bring a load of gold, but we just really don't need it. This is insane. I'm going to buy shit that I don't think we need, but could come in handy, like wood, for example. Just buying that might come in handy. I mean, shit. I mean, I don't need mining explosives. I just want to get rid of almost all of this stuff, to be honest with you. Sense of plasteel. Plasteel's a good buy. Regular steel. Sure, I'll take it. Anti-grain warhead. We've got one. Wait, what? What? When did we get that? So we've actually got a nuclear weapon we can use to tick off another war crime. Brilliant. Okay. I might just end up keeping the leathers and sending them as gifts to people as we did before. Because, I mean, nobody's going to be able to afford this. This is like an aggressive amount of leather that we've picked up here. We might as well take every last penny from them. Actually, we'll buy their components because we don't have any components either. There we are. I bought their moon elf meat because we can make that into... I'm hoping we can make that into surimi as well because it is just a sentient flesh. We'll buy that one too. There we are. Sentient flesh sounds way more frightening than... You know what I mean, though, right? There, take it. Keep the change. I don't really mind. Thank you. Right, that's emptied our stockpile out massively. That's going to help out a lot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, it's working. It's working. I don't know if we should be happy about the fact that it's working, but it is actually... Oh, wait. Did you not have a babby Beformed? Hang on. What is that under, like, social tab? Child. No child. No child. Yipped. You did what? You geckered. What's a gecker? I don't know what that means. So... The big rabbit character can't actually have babby be formed. They were pregnant and it just was nothing, just dust. The other three characters worked fine though. Snail gave birth to Carbol, Layla gave birth to nothing. Well, hang on, how have we got? Oh, right, called Makara as well there. Alanis gave birth to a fully grown elf child, which is horrifying. The hell is a psychic resonance tissue? Okay, you sneeze and it shatters the windows. The stupidest fucking thing I've ever said. Where is it? Oh, wait, that kit must have come out of here, right? Oh, we're also growing a tri-woven primary heart. Oh, man, I didn't realize we had that much stuff available to us. We're growing the kidney as well. They're 11.1 hours. That's a replacement kidney for squad, I believe, right? Okay, Robo Mummy, another upgrade for you, my friend. Here we are. The psychic resonance tissue. If we can just get this bloody... exotic goods trader to try and get the tech print will be good. I can't remember what the name of the surgery is. Let me just quickly find it for any of you who are also interested in grabbing this mod. There it is, neural computation. You can see it there. Make Silent Neuroformer. That's exactly what we need. Come on back, Consortium. Sell me some brain powers here, fella. Right, Robo Mummy. I mean, not our best... Oh, does it matter? As you say, not our best social character, but it really makes no difference when we've got... so many things that we are capable of bustering with. Oh, on the subject of that, I forgot to send the bloody pods off. Yeah. Launch group. Human leather is missing. That's fine. I didn't mean to send human leather anyway. We could give it to... Who are we friends with? We're friends with the Kogal Covenant, aren't we? We can make friends with the hobgoblins. Oh, sorry, the kobolds. All right, there you go. Boom. Take it. Come on, surely you've got... Mega screen television. I'll take that. Telescope. I'm sure we've got one, but another couldn't hurt. Come on. What have you got? Plague lesions? What? What? These lesions do not close and maintain the appearance of an open wound. The hostage takes damage. They expel a noxious plague that infects whoever hurts the host in melee. Prevents Purgle's rot. Oh, very good. Obviously, very 40k inspired there. Oh, I should just say Warhammer, shouldn't I? And we've got feathered wings, which I wanted to make for Robo Mummy anyway, so that's fine. No tech print. Oh, damn it. Healing factor, skin hardening, and pseudo-invisibility. Sorry, unlocks reactive shimmer worms for evolved organs. We can fill her full of worms and make her invisible. I've never heard anything better in my life. That is Incredible. And of course, the excellent crucifix is going on my shopping list. Oh my god, that's expensive. What do you guys want from... What can I offer you in return? Well, we don't want stabilizers or boosters. I know there's a lot I could do with that. It's more the fact that I'm going to have to scrounge up every last penny here to make this work. We're out of plastic already, and I only just bought a load of shit. I don't think we can afford it. It sucks. Packaged farmer meals. Okay. I could sell them the Neutronium, but we've only got 169 of that left as well. Oh, man. You can't do this to me. I want all of this stuff. Okay, healing factor, skin hardening. Healing factor unlocks coagulator and healing enhancer. That would be incredible, obviously. Skin hardening, armor, skin gland, tough skin. I mean, obviously, that's great, too. This, we have to. We have to take that. There's no question. Mutates and reverters. We can make more of those. That's fine. Take it. Medical torch tools. We don't need 2 of them. 70 slave brands. Okay, we definitely don't need that, but it's barely going to put a dent in the cost here. Sell them the tequila. Sell them the elephant tusk, the thrombo horns. Oh, this sucks. I hate it. Done by the television? Even that is... We're miles away. We're absolutely miles away. Well, don't worry about the skin hardening. Or the healing factors. Shit, we still can't afford this. This is hell. Age pills? I need them for our... Oh, God, I need those for the restaurant. And what are we exactly buying from them now? Just this and the wings and the... I've got to buy the plague lesions. Those are incredible. Okay, give me a second. Let me see what I can do. If we sell them the things that we can craft again, that being the mutagenic healer serums, the age pills, we can just get it low enough here where it's not a problem. Wow, that was expensive, but we can now take... What have we got there? So, plague lesions, I will install on Robo Mummy if we can do it. Feathered wings, we can now take off the list. So, feathered wings, somewhere in here. There they are. Feathered wings. Get rid of those. I assume that the Nurgle's Rot, or whatever the hell it was called, plague lesions, I assume that comes from a research as well, seeing as it's not on the list. Let's get those installed. Oh my god, another step towards perfection. Upper back and lower back. Oh. Okay. Now, I know the tentacles get implanted on the back, but somebody also said the spore launcher that I said we wouldn't build yesterday because we didn't have room for it also installs in the back. So, we... God, okay. Wings we have to... I've given her wings is so... It's just so cool. It's a great mental image. We can turn her into a biblical angel. Just wings and eyes the entire way down. Let's do that at least. And then, if we need more room on the back, if we want to just turn her into a weapon, we can always take the wings off. We know we get the limbs back. There you are. We're allied with the... not those guys. We're allied with those guys. Why would I put the prisoners on... Oh, this is bizarre. All the jobs have messed up again. Like, I would never put the prisoners on scan. I certainly would have never put them on study. That's okay. It just means I have to basically keep checking it all the time, and it's getting kind of a pain in the ass to set up dedicated jobs for prisoners. Say I want to make... Obviously, I want to make some of them cooks, right? But if I do that and don't keep an eye on it, then they end up starving. Like fishing, for example, was completely disabled again. Like, this is not relevant. None of these are relevant in hindsight. Get rid of it. I love that people on this planet just wait with bated breath to see if we're either going to send them boatloads of leather, just assorted various leathers, or raining hellfire directly on them. I wonder if this will actually wipe them out, or whether or not we'll have a situation like the dwarfs where they are immune. That was something like 45 shells that we've dropped on them there. Really? They're actually going to survive, aren't they? One last shell. Unbelievable. I need to stop using the artillery. It's a waste of time. That's twice now that we've shelled an enemy faction with a disturbing amount of... Like, we don't have the steel to keep up with it for a start. How much steel have we even got right now? Oh, 10,000. We have the steel, but obviously it's a waste of chem fuel. It's perfectly good human chem fuel we could be using elsewhere. I can do what? Mutinite that's been ground up into a fine powder that can be sprinkled over foods to give chaotic mutations to anybody that eats them. They come to the restaurant, we offer them sushi made of their friends, and then they put a little bit of salt on my sushi because I'm weird and like salt on my sushi, and the next thing you know, boom, they're a rabbit. I'm in. I've never been more in my life. Put down some guest beds though, haven't we? We've got to put down guest beds because we haven't got any visitors because I told them no visitors until I build guest beds. So I guess we'll Here's what we'll do, right? Because it's going to take bloody ages to get enough human leather to finish these chairs. Let's remove this, turn this into reception, this into a dining room, treat it like it's a hotel, right? So take this away, have that as the... Ooh, okay, hang on. I can redo things slightly here. So let's drop this down by a couple of blocks. And we'll keep that as the main entrance to the restaurant, but I'll do some alterations. Go. Give me invisibility worms. Oh, this is good. This is good. I don't know what we're going to do with it, and I don't know quite how long it'll take to grow them. Where are they? Sure, they've been put on the bottom here. No? I swear there's new stuff that we haven't seen before, but maybe I'm misremembering here. What's it called? I'm going to Oh, God. What was that we just... Oh, hang on. We have to actually do the research more on. Pseudo-invisibility studies. They are. Look, weaponized germ engine. Engineered resistant. Psychic area mood profiling. There's so much stuff that I didn't even realize that we hadn't got yet. Wow. I'm just researching a bunch of crap that may come in handy at some point, but there's actually useful things still to come. Oh! What the hell just replaced human skin? Was that the... Oh, the plague lesions replaced the thrombo skin. Oh. That's annoying. So you're telling me I can either infect people with Purgle's rot, or she can have the skin of a thrombo. Oh, that's a shame. To be frank, I think the plague lesions would be better on Frog. And give Robo Mummy back the thrombo skin. I think that's necessary. Because we can implant this... We have Xenobiotic patches, so we can implant that on probably bloody anything, to be honest with you. Kind of a necessary side effect with some of these race monsters we've got going on as well, especially with Pawn Morpher. We could put it on our prisoners. That would be quite good. Where's Frog these days? Little Frog, here you are. We can install Thromboskin, so that would imply to me that we can... Because he can have a sternum surgery, means he has a sternum. That's vile. Also means he could probably have the Legion. So I think we're going to swap that back over again. So I've just been checking on the progress for the tournament as well, because I want to start rebooting that soon. And this one we'll do a themed one, maybe giving them all butcher's nails, like I said, giving them all armor, giving them all weapons, whatever that happens to be. We'll decide on a theme maybe during tomorrow's episode in a vote there. But I've been going through and basically confirming who's alive and who's not. So unfortunately, what right now we've got... So Lur, Martinez, Grax, Spencer... Bull in the second bracket of the... Sorry, second round of the second bracket there is alive. We've got Cal and Nudak, but we've got some problems here. So Karzak and Rag were both killed in the raids, right? So they're fucking gone. Leela and Michael died in the raid, and Leela was turned into a breeder. So they're both gone as well. So that's round 10 and 11 gone. Srashy died of hypothermia this episode, and God was turned into a doormat. So right now we've got no round 10, 11, or 12. And then round 20 as well here. Dad also died of hypothermia. So we've got no... So whoever wins round 13 at this rate is immediately going through to the final of bracket 2, because there's no competitor here, so they're immediately disqualified and move into bracket 25, and there's no competitor here, so round 21 and round 25 are done for. And then in here, whoever wins in round 9 automatically go through to fight Bull in round 24. So we're missing out like 3 entire rounds here. So we got a choice. We can swap some people in. For example, Dadavag has a similar name to Dad, so he could take the place of Dad. We've also got Ironhead and Nan, both of which have incredible names, neither of which are actually in the bracket right now. I don't know where Nan's gone. Nan was here. Oh, Nan's asleep in the freezer. What? I've given them actual beds. I've given them actual fucking beds, and they sleep in the freezer. How can I be held responsible for hypothermia when they do stupid shit like this? I've given them comfortable beds because I was like, you know what? If we give them comfortable beds, right? We've got an excess of cotton because I was growing it in the irrigators, right? Give them the beds, lower chance of prison break, less time I have to worry about dealing with prisoners, more time I can commit to war crimes. Instead, they just decide, oh, you know what? Freezer go burr. Literally, Freezer go burr. They get hypothermia and die and ruin my freaking tournament bracket. So I'm going to make them fight to the death instead, I think. Here's the plan, right? Scrap round 11. Because, again, Layla's buried and Michael's dead. In this one, we're going to swap in. We're going to go Nan, except with an M. So now it says, okay, right, hang on, I can't spell. No, thank you, Paint. We've got Nan going in instead of God. And then in this one, we'll put, what was his name? Like, Rugzag, Dagmag, whatever his name was. The other guy. Dad replacement here. Okay. Dad. There, I'm sure you can read that. So that way we can still have round 12 and we can still have round 13. That means that this bracket is over. And so is this one. We're only missing out on 4 rounds if you do that. So it's still going to be around 21. Round 25 immediately progresses through. Same with this one as well. Right? So this is skipped. This is skipped. So we're missing out on 6 rounds of this bracket instead. But it'll still work fine. The number's still balanced because we have 2 spare people. So that, I think, is going to be the plan for this time around. We'll see how it goes. Not very happy with it either way. Why have they got gourmet dessert? Gourmet dessert made of bearberries, chicken egg, and ketchup. And that, I think, is enough Rimworld for one day. Thank you guys all for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Been light on the warcrimes, but again, trying to work out the restaurant, which is apparently going to be mutating its guests, which I think is absolutely well on brand. Thank you to our insane executive producers for today, including Zetlock, Under the Couch, Mr. Moma, Nick Danger, 013, Solhithal, Thor, Tompage, Mythomatic, Cat, Psychofire, Scarlet Bard, X, Dr. Zon, MD, Crow Skull, JT, Sirix 313, and Out of All Context for their support over at the Executive Producer Tiers on Patreon. Thank you to you guys, and a thank you as well to Coldest Flame, Atreus Sen, Blue Chaos, Stormcrower, Nox Immortalis, Roger Wilco, Smirtworm, Lady Cerulean, Moondoggy, and Larry the Emu for their support as well. See you guys all tomorrow in what will hopefully be the opening of the restaurant.